I'm Ann Martin. I'm Associate Professor of Accounting in the School of Business. And I also serve on a number of campus committees. Chair the Core Curriculum Committee, I'm on the Honors Steering Committee, I'm on the Outcomes Task Force Committee. So I have lots of my hands in lots of pies. I teach both undergrad and grad accounting courses, mostly financial accounting, a lot of financial statement analysis. Every single one of my classes has at least 4 big writing assignments. They do a semester-long financial statement analysis on 1 or 2 companies, depending on whether they're grad or undergrad. They do 3 to 4 case papers, and they do in-class papers, so there's a lot of writing. This particular class that I asked for help from is the undergraduate honors, the new program on campus, that is a combination of an academic honors and a leadership program. This is the first class, first semester. We have 35 students, and most of them are 18, okay? So we're having them write a 15-page paper, and they were not used to having a 15-page paper assignment, and we did not know this until we actually got the class started. We had 3 of your people come over, and we have 35 students, so we split the class into 4, and I have an exceptionally strong background in writing and grammar simply because I thank both my K-8 teacher and my high school teachers for this. So I took a group, so each of us had about 10 to 12 people there. And we went around, and the Writing Center folks interacted with the students and tried to get them to talk to each other. I was running a group, so I was kind of watching. Talk to each other about their ideas, trying to get feedback from each other, trying to say, what do you think? Is this too broad, too narrow? So there was a lot of interaction in the room for a full hour. And I talked to a couple of students afterwards, and they were delighted. They said it was very helpful. As I said, I teach both grad and undergrad, and a number of the students seem to have probably not as strong a background in writing as I have had, and a number of them seem to also not even pay attention to Mr. Gates's red wiggly lines and green wiggly lines. And so several of them I've directly mentioned to on papers as I write the feedback, because I write all over their papers. And I've said, you might go to the Writing Center for help and write your rough draft, take the assignment, take your rough draft, and then ask them if they could kind of give you some guidance. And I've had 3 students this fall who have come back and said, I did that, and thank you for suggesting I go there. And a couple of them said, I really wanted to do this myself. I wanted to push through and fix it myself. And I told them, I said, it's very hard for you to catch your own mistakes. And I said, sometimes you need somebody else to tell you. And I said, even faculty, we don't ever write papers without having other people read our papers, because you just don't see them. I was pleased in the couple of people that I sent to the Writing Center that they actually went. I tried to coach them that this is not a remedial issue, this is a helping issue. And so all of us can stand to learn, especially about writing, how critical it is in the business world today. I've had partners in accounting firms say we fired people because they couldn't write well. So it's a pretty strong incentive for them to do this. So at any rate, yes, and I would be delighted to have you all come back, because I think it's always the expert, because they're used to seeing me, so bring in somebody else, and I think that's really, really fantastic. You guys did a great job. This campus does a lot of writing, so I would encourage faculty to use you as much as possible, because you're a wonderful resource we have right here on campus. And judging on my students' reaction, it's done very well. So I would suggest that, because writing is good.